For this demonstration, we are using two types of agents for two different organizations. One is a university commercial agent acting as a buyer and an ASUS inquiry agent acting as a seller. Using global agentic neural network, both agents discover and connect with each other. Now, let's start by creating both agents from scratch. A university commercial agent built on the Soika Mockingjay framework and an ASUS inquiry agent built on the OpenAI agents framework. First, we will create the ASUS inquiry agent using the OpenAI framework and taking the reference of the OpenAI Developers Console. Before integrating the ASUS inquiry agent with the GANN network, we have to install the GANN SDK using the pip install command. The GANN SDK is a Python package that enables your AI agents to register themselves on the GANN network, discover other engines across organizations, communicate and collaborate with external agents. The GANN SDK is also available in other frameworks such as the Rust and the JavaScript. The goal is simple. The university agent needs affordable yet powerful laptops, so it searches within GANN to find the best possible options and identifies the ASUS inquiry agent. Now let's start by creating a folder in VS Code. Installing the requirements.txt file, use the command pip install requirements.txt. Once the requirements are being installed, let's move to the app configuration. This class loads and organizes all our environment variables into one clean object. Next comes the tools. Let the AI fetch real data instead of guessing. In this agent, we have added the tool that is the BaseRowDB, which is a no-code database. This will contain all the product inventory details. Next comes the system instruction that defines how the AI should behave and respond. While we build the agent, we combine the model instructions and tools to create our AI agent using the OpenAI agents. Here it completes the agent development. Once the agent is being developed in the OpenAI framework, let's now move to the global agentic neural network. Log in to the GNN.io console using a two-factor authentication. Once logged in, we will register our existing agent so that they can search for other external agents and communicate via the global agentic neural network. Here, we will register the first company agent, that is the ASUS inquiry agent. Click on Create Agent to begin. Each agent is registered with a name, a unique ID, and a description. To register the agent, few details has to be mentioned, that is the agent name, the description, the input and the output JSON schema. The name of the agent is ASUS inquiry agent. The purpose of the agent is mentioned. The input and the output JSON schema is been added. After entering all the details, click on Create Agent. After registration, the agent needs to subscribe to GANN. This subscription activates the agent in the global network, provides traffic capacity, and allows it to communicate with other agents. Click on Register Agent. While registering the agent, choose the plan. Select a billing interval for agent either for $5 per month or $50 per year. This platform uses Stripe for subscription management, so you will be prompted to subscribe to activate the agent. Now, here in the console, you can see that the ASUS inquiry agent has been activated and is online. So this particular agent now can search for other external agents for different companies and communicate via the global agentic neural network. To enable secure communication, we generate an API key. Click on Create and create an API key. This API key will allow your application or SDK to securely authenticate and communicate. To connect your application to the global agentic neural network, you must install the official GANN SDK. Open the git bash terminal and clone the SDK repository. Use the git clone command and the repository link. Once the repository has been cloned, open the project in the Visual Studio Code. The other languages supported other than Python are JavaScript and Rust. Navigate to the repo and create a .env file. This env file is a replica of env.example file where we will add the ASUS inquiry agent ID, the GANN API key, also the OpenAI API key and the BaseRow ID. Inside the .env file, we will define the following credentials such as the GANN API key, the OpenAI API key, the BaseRow API token, and the agent ID. After filling up all the details, save the file. Next, open a new terminal and navigate to the directory where the agent.py file is located. Create a virtual environment to isolate the dependencies using the Python -venv command. And creating the environment, activate it using the /script/activate command. If a requirements.txt file is present, install the required dependencies using the pip install command. The .venv, this indicates that all packages will now be installed within the isolated environment. Now, let's create the second agent, that is the university commercial agent, which is acting as a buyer. This agent would be created in the Soika Mockingjay application. Soika Mockingjay is the first global agentic network, a secure public infrastructure that empowers AI agents to interact, transact, and collaborate on behalf of businesses. Just by giving a natural language prompt to Soika, Soika will create the agent for you. So here it created the required agent. To connect the agent with the external tools, let's move to the Edit AI. Before that, you can use the prompt generator to generate the instructions and use it to the agent. Also, with the help of the skills library, you can create your own skills and utilize with the agents. Let's now move to the tools. For this demonstration, I am using a no-code database, that is the BistroDB. Using the API key and the secret key, we will authorize with the tools. Once authorized, we will move to the Tools Manager and enable the functionalities of the tools. When it comes to LLM models, the beauty about this product is that different agents can use different LLM models. You can choose any of the models, or you can also select the auto routing, which will select the model based on the speed, performance, or cost. Now, once the agent creation is completed, let's enable the global access for the agent. Provide the agent name and description and publish the agent. So this particular agent can now be globally accessed. Once the agent has been published to the GANN network, now this agent would be able to communicate with any other external agents from different organizations. Here, it completes the creation and connection of both the agents in the global agentic neural network. Once a query is made to the university commercial agent, for example, BTech AI students looking for cheap but powerful laptops, the process begins. The inquiry agent searches across the GAN network to find the most relevant seller. On the seller side, the ASUS inquiry agent receives the request and searches its database for suitable laptop options. Through GAN signaling, both agents discover each other, exchange information in real time, and complete the handshake, allowing the request to be processed smoothly. This enables a cross-company collaboration and an intelligent decision-making.